Alright guys, so I just removed I had this spider plant over here, and I just removed it. I cleaned up the glass on the side because when you come into the room you can see that spot, and I put this ficus promilla, I think I'm saying it right, but I was hoping I can get it to climb up the back there, but these little assholes, excuse my language, but they're little jerks. They just keep coming over here. I pulled the plant out, and they think they can just walk all over everything. So that's the only thing that sucks when you start a tank and everything's not grown in quite yet, and you start a tank and you got it all planted, and you throw your frogs in there. They're gonna trample everything and knock it over. Well, it figures I just put this in there, and sure enough, they're all over here hanging out. Like they just gotta destroy it. So there's two here. This guy was just over there. All three of them were just over there. Fourth guy's here. Glass a little bit of mess, but yeah, they just keep coming over here. Look, they just trample it right down. They don't even care. They climb right up the side here and everything. So now I gotta keep going on there and trying to fix it. The plant's never gonna grow. But I'm probably gonna try to pin it up to the side. Maybe I can pin it with something, a little piece of wire or something. But I did add a little bit of Java moss right there. See if I can get it to grow on the side here and a little bit in the front. I'm gonna try to I pushed the leaf litter to the back corners, so they do have like some microfauna, has something to eat in the back corners. Got some back there, and some more ficus is actually growing pretty well up the back. I was messing around in here, so I didn't get a chance to clean the glass, but that's growing pretty good. That plant right there I actually got with the frogs. It was this tiny little cutting, and it's been kind of growing with the frogs ever since. Thanks to Dendrozone. Yeah. So, some more videos on the mints. I thought I'd just share that, you know. We'll see how it grows in time. But, we'll see how this does too. I also added some of this moss stuff. I think it's a type of duckweed. I know that's duckweed in the back there. But this is like a different type. I don't know, it's different. It's more like fuzzy. As you can see here, they totally pushed the duckweed out, and it's growing like crazy. And yeah, so I gotta get rid of some of that because it's kind of blocking the light for the Java moss, and you can see the Java moss is just reaching up out of it. So which is nice too though, because I got some more water plants I'm trying to grow on land, which are doing really good, and it acts as a carpet, so I just put it right on top. But that's about it for that. Yeah, I just thought I'd show that off. Yeah, nothing too much going on, you know. These guys never shut up. As soon as daylight hits them, they're off. But let's see if we can get one calling. There we go. Oh, there's Luke. There's no Luke. Pretty sure that's my female. They've been out all morning, getting used to their tank. Getting really comfortable in here. Hopefully this grows nice and big. I used to have one in the 150, which was this one. And the Lukes used to be in the 150 tank. And they absolutely loved it because they had these big leaves they could sit on. I don't really care if it blocks the background because you can always chop them down and a new one grows right after. So I could always just keep 1 or 2 leaves right in there. And this tank's going to be filled with some pretty big leaved plants because obviously I got the Santa Isabella in there and they just love to climb up the leaves and stuff. So this tank is going to be primarily like bromeliads and some Magravia. I got 2 different types of Magravia in there. In this tank is going to be a couple of bromeliads and I'm going to try to get some more ficus kind of growing in here. I'm not seeing too much plant growth going on the dry lock background yet. I do got some growing here. This is a really cool vine that I got. It's called shingle vine or something like that. I'm not too sure of the actual name, but you can see it right behind there. It's really cool. I'm hoping to get that to really grow in here because it's just, oh man, it's so cool looking when it really starts growing because it just layers up like shingles. It's really cool. But Magravia, and hopefully I can get that growing in the background here. And obviously the moss. You get this kind of growing with the moss, pretty good. And yeah, so I love the tiny dancers too. These are really cool plant to have in here because they don't take up much room, but they put off these like little leaves, and they get fairly big. They probably get as big as like this plant here, and but they don't take up a lot of room in your tank, and they look pretty cool. So yeah, that's about it. A lot of my orchids seem to be doing pretty good. As you can see, this one here, I'm not sure if that's a flower it's putting off right now, which is pretty cool. When I first started getting orchids, I could never get them to flower and they were just dying, but ever since I started doing the tanks with the frogs and I got it all set up right with the lights and the misting time, and everything's just kind of taken off. So yeah, we'll see how it all works out. Hopefully she's waiting for her mate down here. I know he was calling before in the 150 tank. See if I can get focus. He's about to eat. Oh, there he goes. Oh, she's coming right up. I'm pretty sure that's my female because she's huge, absolutely huge. Alright guys, trying to keep this under 10 minutes. Just thought I wanted to show that on the mince tank. Yeah, so I put up some more videos. Keep tuned. Watch some of my other videos. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, ask me. Feel free. I'll answer. Alright, later guys.